I want to play this and get his whole thing on statement, and then we can respond. So let's play.
And kind of juicing up the Ukrainian involvement in this as well.
You just ask
there are a lot of unanswered questions. Chuck, I just want the truth. The American people want the truth.
So do you not trust the FBI? You don't trust the CIA?
No,
I'm just very confused here.
Absolutely
you don't trust
not.
either
After
of those
Peter Strzok and Lisa Page.
Okay.
After James Comey,
you believe the FBI and the CIA,
John Brennan? No, I don't trust any of these guys in the Obama administration. I don't trust any of them.
You don't trust them now? Do you trust them now?
No, I didn't trust them back then.
And you don't trust them now?
I do not trust John Brennan. I do not trust.
Do you trust the CIA and FBI
James
now?
Comey,
because none of them have come to any of the conclusions you're trying to come to. I'm just curious. Do you trust them now?
Now, who are you talking about?
The CIA and the FBI.
I don't trust Andrew McCabe.
Do you
I don't trust Andrew McCabe. I don't trust James Comey. I don't trust Peter Strzok. I don't trust John Brennan.
Senator, let me ask you this.
I've got a lot of questions.
One of the things that you came on. So here is the extent of Chuck Todd's argument. Do you trust the CIA? He goes, no. No? Just imagine that that's a journalist. There's an, in quotes, journalist. And that's view. So all the points you were making before, like, of course, even by our system of government, you'd go, excuse me, the CIA serves the president. And no, you don't blindly trust anybody. It's my job. He's a senator. I oversee the CIA. Are you out of your mind? I don't trust them. But imagine a journalist just going, you don't trust the CIA? Of course, because you should trust. If there's one thing in the long history of the CIA that they've always been known for, it's telling the truth and being trustworthy. But imagine being a journalist and thinking this way about any powerful organization. Forget even government, be it a corporation, be it anything. Imagine feeling this way about any powerful organization. You're a journalist. You go, you don't trust them? Wait, you want to get to the bottom of this? You want to verify that what they're saying is actually true? You want evidence? You don't just blindly trust the CIA?
Right. It's like we were going to send one of our field guys out to Syria to see who were really arming, but then the CIA told us that it was the moderate people, so we don't even need to send anyone out there.
What, are you going to not trust them?
I mean, why would we even send someone out there to look at the situation? The CIA gave us the info.
Just one, look, man, you could go through examples of the CIA. Holy shit. Okay, there's a really great one that you said. The CIA told us that they were just arming the moderate rebels, which I always loved. Scott Horton, the great Scott Horton, made this point when he just said, he was like, look, anybody who's picking up guns and jumping into a civil war, willing to go fight and die, is by definition not a moderate. Like, there's no moderate soldiers, you know what I mean? So anyway, they told us they were arming the moderate rebels. Turned out all of these weapons and got into the hands of ISIS, who are, last I checked, not moderate. Not very moderate. Take it from one moderate. The ISIS rebels, not super moderate, okay? So that was what the CIA told us there. Of course, the CIA told us that Gaddafi was about to go genocidal, and that's why we had to go depose him. The British Parliament did an investigation into it, determined those were all lies. None of that was true. The CIA told us that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. That was all complete bullshit. They said they were working with Al-Qaeda. This is literally what a war where hundreds of thousands of people died. Based on this information where they were wrong. It would have been a good move to not trust them at that point. The CIA has gotten things wrong for their entire history. They've missed everything. The CIA missed Russia getting nukes. They were unaware that Russia was going to get nukes. They were unaware of North Korea getting nukes. They were unaware the Soviet Union was going to collapse. The CIA is the idea that you should just trust them. And then, of course, they've also, done experiments on unsuspecting Americans. They've, tried to influence the media. They've done all types of horrific things. Started wars, overthrown elected leaders throughout the world, in the Middle East and in Latin America, in Eastern Europe, all over the place. CIA is like a war machine. And they've also, worked with drug cartels, shipped drugs into America. The idea that we should just trust the CIA and that this is the Meet the Press host telling you, not only does he not need to, the thing that's infuriating is it's not even like he's making an argument as to why we should trust the CIA. An argument I would love to hear somebody attempt to make. Talk about a difficult argument. Explain to me why we should trust the CIA. It's just as simple as, do you not trust them? Ugh. I'm just saying, I start to wonder, if we had state-run media, how would it look any different than what we have right now. Like if the CIA just got to run the media, if NBC News was a branch of the Central Intelligence Agency, how could it look any different than this right now? I mean, think about those clips I was showing you on CNN last episode. Well, how would it look any different if the CIA just ran the news? It's almost like they do.